Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, everyone. Hope you're having a good Monday night wherever you are. Now, you might have been clickbaited by, or not clickbaited, just enthralled by this stream title. Today, I will be debuting 3 new character impressions. They're all from Family Guy. That's quite a promise, and I'm not gonna tease you for too long, okay? But I'll start doing it as soon as we make it into the game. And before we get into the game, we have to start a little channel points prediction. Where will we place in Mahjong in the Jade Room while I got a triple kill in mid lane? Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. And we'll give that a 2-minute submission period, okay? We'll give that a 2-minute submission period. What am I, a third date? What am I, a nice idea of a third date, huh? Show the fun beverage? No one's asking me, but we went to Costco. We've revisited Costco. We got some fun beverages from Costco. I'm restocked with Arizona iced teas, and now I'm an unstoppable Mahjong machine. How's it going? All right, let's get into the game so that I may finally debut these impressions, okay? I will say this. My significant other, Beth, she thinks that these impressions are really good. But this is the thing, okay? We cannot trust Beth. Why? Because I've done a lot of really nice things lately, okay? Beth is really inclined to be nice to me, to be kind, and to rewind, mind you. And because of that, I don't think that we can trust this opinion. You know what I mean? It's like an op-ed written by Mitt Romney. Like, oh, you've got the veneer of trustworthiness, but are you? Is the thing? Are you? Here is the first character impersonation from Family Guy. It is Lois Griffin. I need everyone to close your eyes for a second. It might help you immerse yourself. Maybe picture Lois Griffin in your mind's eye. Here we go. Pina. What do we think about that? Pina, are you playing Mahjong again? 6 out of 10 followed by a 10 out of 10. That is an average of 8 out of 10. It's like I'm there. Chloe, 10 out of 10. It's raising the average. I think it now might be like a 8.5 out of 10 because there were 3 respondents. Driz, hello. JP, hello. Pina, is chat pressuring you to con the green dragon? I did this impression for Beth. She lost her damn mind, okay? Beth, she was like, I didn't know that your voice could do that. Okay, we are getting spicy here. Alias. There's so... I am honored that there are a lot of first-time chatters responding to the Family Guy impersonation. All yiplets, by the way. All triplets still available. Pina, are you greeting out to go for all triplets in East 1 of Mahjong? It's not bad, right? Oh! Okay, we would have had greatness if we kept the 9 of circles. I like it. I think it's good. You're a sellout. Here's the thing. Beth and I, this past weekend, we went to the San Gabriel Valley, which is where a lot of really good Chinese restaurants are. We went to a noodle place. We slurped some noodles. I don't know if you know this, but in like Chinese culture, slurping noodles is not rude. You know what I mean? To make noise while you're eating noodles. The kids these days, they're all about sending nudes, but what about slurping nudes? And by kids, I meant, like adults. The point is, afterwards, we were still a little hungry. I don't know what it is about the noodles that, you know, doesn't quite fill up the vacuous surface area, the volume of the stomach, but we were still a little hungry. We went to this place that was also in the San Gabriel Valley called Chicken Sando. The vibe in the Chicken Sando restaurant was the most horrible vibe I've ever been into in my entire life, okay? And this is what I think contributed to me losing my mind, to me eventually doing the impersonation for Beth, for the Lois Griffin, right? The vibe in this Chicken Sando place was like all white walls, no decoration, and just overhead lighting, like panels of overhead lighting like you'd see in an office. I honestly was losing my damn mind in there. Not all triplets. I'm gonna keep the Dora tile. I'm gonna wait on the 3s and the 6s that have just been discarded. You know what I mean? Gray, hello, hello. It was awful. I lost my mind in there. But you know what? The Chicken Sando, the Chicken Katsu Sando was incredible. It was one of the best things I've ever had. But the vibe in there was so horrific. I felt like I was in an asylum that as soon as we got into the car afterwards, I was like, Peanut, like I felt it in my heart. You know what I mean? Are you seeing this right now? Is anybody else seeing this right now? Oh, Nar. Oh, Nar. Oh, Nar. Okay, this is a very spicy situation. Left Lord might just deal in right now. They might deal a 3 or a 6. Call me a mafia, I know. Yeah. I have to. My hand is big. Call me Rachmaninoff. There's a 5 of circles. Street luck. Hello, hello. Lightspeed sloth. Lightspeed sloth. Are you referencing my Jack Skellington impression? That's the thing, Sally. The noodles were unsatisfying. Pina. That's the thing, Peta. The noodles were unsatisfying. Is this anything? Is this anything? Because Beth is really nice. You know what I mean? I trust her. I trust her to be honest with me and stuff. Like, oh, do you think it's a good idea that we move in together and stuff? But with the impressions, she's just too nice. She is just too nice. Oops. You know how like in Chinese culture, it's not rude to slurp noodles. On this stream, it's not rude to slurp the souls of other players that you may be up against. Charity Legion, hello, hello. Tiny Slugs, hello, hello. Ooh! I mean, here we go again. Here we go again. Was that Jack Skellington saying oops? Well, that's the thing, Sally. Sometimes you gotta send your opponents to the Shadow Realm. The Peter part is good. After the Peter, we go down to 8 out of 10. I agree with you. That's the thing. I agree with you. I think my Peter is incredible. But I don't know what Lois says. Did you go to the school by the Kwoha Community Center? Like, I don't, like, that's as close as I got. I don't know what Lois says after that, you know? Should I debut my second impersonation? This is maybe the worst stream I've ever done. Maybe this is the worst stream I've ever done, okay? One of my friends watched Nightmare Before Christmas and I had to restrain myself from saying that's the thing, Sally, because I don't think it's a real quote. It's not a real quote. It's not a real quote. And I've never seen a movie. I've never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas, okay? The whole thing's a fucking fraud. I am the Enron of streamers, okay? I have never seen Jack Skellington in a story. And yet, that's the thing, Sally. Like, I'm doing the impression. Kana, hello? What's the second Family Guy impersonation? Okay, this time I'm not going to tell you the character. But I want you to guess. And maybe close your eyes for a second. And just picture, like, you know, we just violence in movies and on TV. Okay, we did all that. We did all that, right? Close your eyes. This is the second impersonation. Lois, I'm gonna go fight a big chicken in the street. Lois, I gotta go fight a chicken in the street. Now, who do we think that is? He does do that. It's pretty good. 7.8 out of 10. You know, Even synchronized swimmer, even the people diving off the boards on the Olympics would be happy to get a 7.8 out of 10. Toad, if we close our eyes, we can't see the wrong tiles being dropped. Which character is this? Well, it's not Lois. My Lois is immaculate. My Lois is perfect. And you know, and they're saying Lois at the start, so you know it's not Lois. Oh, Nor. Oh, Nor. Left Lord and Across Lord both go in sicko mode. Justin J. Ree, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the king of impersonations. Uh-oh. Crossword's gonna slurp him up. That's okay. Now do a conversation. All right. I'll bore the fan. I'll humor this. Pina, did you take out the trash? Lois, the only trash I'm taking Lois, the only trash I'm taking out is the TV guide. We don't. That's the garbage that I'm taking out. Turn the stream off. I shouldn't have tried to do a conversation. And I've... Yuki Onna, how's it going? I mean, now I want to... So people are not liking the Peter Griffin. I'll say who it is. People are not liking the Peter Griffin impersonation as much. I'll say that much. People are not liking the Peter Griffin. Peter. Peter, am I having an existential crisis in the mirror right now? Okay. Well, we don't have to be meanies about it. We don't have to be mean about it. Andreothea, hello. Your YouTube yesterday tore me up. Thank you. I hope in a good way. All right, here we go. This is my third Family Guy impersonation, okay? This is my third Family Guy impersonation. Close your eyes. Maybe they're a Family Guy. Violence in movies and on TV. Well, Brian, if you have to... Well, Brian, if you have to... If you have to ask, I'll be dominating the world, Brian. This one might not make it to YouTube. This one might not make it to YouTube. This might not get exported to YouTube. I'm just gonna say that much, okay? This one might legitimately not make it to YouTube. Icarus Quack, can you do Joe or Quagmire? Joe is like, whoa, Peter. No, I can't do Joe. Quagmire, giggity. But anyone can do that. The rest of my Lois and Peter take art. You know what I mean? Anyone can say giggity, but not a lot of people can feel the giggity in their hearts. Do you know what I mean? Government pants, hello. That was Stewie X Mr. Burns. What are you searching up on Archive of Our Own? We're doing Stewie X Mr. Burns, Lemon Yowie. Sorry. Just trying to make jokes, okay? Not a lot of people are digging my Family Guy impersonations right now. I'm really being left out to dry right now. Cool Whip, Brian. That could be something, you know what I mean? It's not, it could be something. I guess I'm folding with the Southlands. Try Meg. I can't do Meg. I'm not strong enough to do Meg. Right Lord is also just calling a con while a Crosslord is Riichi. I guess I'm playing with absolute heathens at the Mahjong table right now. Holy moly. Trya, that's the thing, Brian? That's the thing, Brian. My freeze ray will only freeze people who have less than my IQ. Oh my! Excuse me? Is the game over? Pina, did you get Baimon out of this existence on this mortal coil? Lois, I didn't know that they had 3 door in there. They were conning to 3 door, huh?
Well, I guess that's why you shouldn't recklessly con in Mahjong.
Am I doing good? Am I doing good? Is this okay? I'm gonna throw up. Is that like a good throw up? You know how sometimes you'll like go to a museum and see a painting and that's like, oh, that's so good, I'm gonna throw up. All right, so maybe it only happens in negative context. 19.5K go to Girl Luigi and several other co-conspirators. Where will we place in Mahjong? Get me back in there, coach. Get me back in there. Rachmaninoff second? That adagio was so good, I almost threw up. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. The new betting is open. The Channel Points Casino is, in fact, open. I mean, outside of my awesome Family Guy impersonations, this is, by the way, that was my whole plan for the stream today, okay? Yusung, don't you have other ideas? Because we're 17 minutes into a stream right now. Nope. Not a whole stream. I just used up all my material for the whole stream. The only other thing was I wanted to like go off this stream. Most known, hello. I don't know if you feel the same way. Do you want to like this is gonna sound a little bit like stand-up because it is a little bit like stand-up. Okay? Do you want to know the difference between male friendships and female friendships? Is that the difference is that male friendships are, what is the word I'm searching for? Worse? Fucking worse? In almost every respect? I'll paint you a picture, okay? If I say that I'm going through a rough time with to a female friend, guess what they'll say in response? Oh, that sounds really hard. Oh, that sounds really, really difficult. Are you okay? How are you doing? If you say that you are going through a hard time with a male friend, you won't even get English back, okay? You won't even get the male friend will stop speaking words. What you'll hear is a sound. What you'll hear is a sound that comes out of their mouths with, hey man, I'm going through a really hard time. This is the sound that you're gonna hear. Well, and then they'll explain to you why what you're feeling is stupid or something. It is unbelievable. All symbols 3 door, red 5. All right, I'll take it. I like Beth and I were talking about this, which is like it's not just male on male yaoi friendships. Fungi Ellie, how's it going? It's just male friendships in general. That is, well, is it really that bad? Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, I was gonna be so sad, but then you said you're, oh my God, I'm not sad anymore. Thank you, Steve. I don't know. I don't think it's entirely gendered, okay? I don't think it's entirely gendered. I think that like, but I have told you this before, right? This is a real thing that happened to me where I told a male friend, hey, like, sorry, I took a long time to get back to you. I'm honestly going through like the worst period I've ever gone through in my entire life. And then my male friend responded back to me, oh, I actually can't relate at all because I'm actually going through a really good time right now. Like, it's awful out there. It is awful out there. You know what I mean? But lately I've been trying to tell people like how I feel more. And it's not gendered, because I'll say to some friends like, hey, they'll ask me how I'm doing and I'll be like, honestly, not great. My mental health is really, really bad right now. And you know, you know, things are looking really rough. And then nothing, like it's just ignored. And I don't know if it's because like, I don't know if it's because I say like bussy on stream a lot. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's like nobody cries for the tears of a clown. There goes our dealer seat, by the way. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, it's like you song makes a joke out of everything. So it'll be okay. I told my friend that and he immediately drove over and talked with me until like 2 a.m. I gotta start meeting people. This is ridiculous. And I think it's ridiculous because sometimes people will like ignore the things that you're saying. Hey, I'm going through a really hard time. Just nothing. They'll just respond or they'll just talk about themselves. And then they'll have the fucking nerve to talk about the hard stuff that they're going through and then expect you to listen. To listen. Do you know what I mean? To have that kind of gall, I can't do it. I genuinely can't do it. I don't have that kind of nerve in me. And Beth and I were talking about this and we were saying like, you know, being a good listener is not a skill that should be relegated to only therapists and professionals. Do you know what I mean? Like being a good listener should be a more universal thing. It's why it's like, I don't know, it's why dating's a fucking nightmare. It's why so many things are just very nightmarish, you know? I don't know. Thanks for letting me rant about it, I guess. Jerome House, hello, hello. It's a house full of people named Jerome. That sounds like honestly a fun place. And so Beth and I were saying like this is a little bit of what you're saying, Ellie, which is just like, you know, I think back in the day, if a dude used to have a lot of female friends, that's like a red flag. But Beth and I were talking like, that's now the biggest green flag of all time because it means that there's a modicum of chance that perhaps Bradley is emotionally intelligent. You know what I mean? Like maybe just a little. They're maybe willing to ask you about your day once in a while. Just the one person named Jerome? That's honestly still cool too. I'd love to see a, okay. I mean, probably the one's gonna be our pair. We have a chance at this is hilarious, but we have a chance at Riichi Pinfu pure double sequence as well. If we so happen to draw into a 7 of bamboo. I don't know if we should be playing aggressively right now. 2 Dora have been slurped up by these vultures around me. Slowly turn into a 7 pairs hand. You seem to complain a good bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe hit you with a little ban. I'm sorry. I don't know. That just seems like a rude thing to say. Oops. One of my best friends is a one of the best friends is a guy who's emotionally supportive, but also he experiences emotions in a way that like completely baffles me. I think that just might be because they're mentally healthy. I mean, people who like, I don't know, who have like a good support network and like, you know, are able to like know that all their emotions are gonna pass regardless. Like that is a genuinely nice way to live through life. I've been trying to, you know what I've been saying to myself? Peter, no, that's not what I'm saying to myself. What I've been saying, I've got some mantras that I've been saying to myself in my spare time, and I think that the mantras have been really, really helping. Oh no, I think we gotta fold here, friends. I don't think I can throw 1 of circles. It's close to the Dora. Right Lord's going for a potential like half or a full flush. I think we gotta make like an origami and fold right now. I think we genuinely have to fold because we're not gonna get into Tenpai. There's only 1 7 left. We're not gonna get it. That's the thing, Sally. Stoicism shouldn't be confused with emotional immaturity. So the mantras I've been saying to myself quietly in my head that get me through the day are, number 1, you've got a big hog, so everything's gonna be fine. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's just a joke. That's just a joke. The real mantras that I've been saying to myself are, hey, Yusung, you don't have to figure anything out right now. You don't have to get to the bottom of anything. You know what I mean? Because my mind left on idle, it's not like a computer where, you know, the fan speed will go down and things will chill out and it'll try to save power. My mind, when it's like on idle, half the time it's like, Pina, when are you gonna take out the garbage? Lois, I've been taking out the garbage since the day I was born. Like, that's half the time, right? That's half the time. The other half of the time is like, Yusung, you are a bad person who needs to figure out how to be more productive. All your misfortune is solely because you fucked up somewhere along the line. We don't vote along the GOP, but in this brain, we believe in the party of personal responsibility. So this is all your fault for everything.
Well, that's the thing, Brian. It's actually Cool Whip.
Like, that's my brain in a nutshell. So the mantra that I've been saying to myself while walking down the street is, Yusung, you don't have to get to the bottom of anything right now, okay? You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to figure out whether or not you're a good or a bad person. You can just exist. MFer, you can just exist. What a concept. You know what I mean? I feel like your thoughts are in 2 times speed. I think sometimes it also feels that way for me too, and I don't like it. It doesn't mean, oh, Yusung, you're so smart, you think at 2 times speed. My thoughts are worthless, man. It's all just my Family Guy impersonations. You know? Was that Trump Skellington?
Chibli. Well, that's the thing, Chibli.
No, stop. I haven't talked to Chibli in so long. I don't even know if we're still friends. I really hope we are. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. Yusung, you don't have to bottom, you're a middle. Yeah, that's another good mantra. Yusung, you don't have to be a bottom, even though you look great in a little maid outfit. You don't have to be a bottom. You can be whoever you want to be. Dino Penny, hello. You can be a soft maid top. We gotta. Hey, has anybody seen any good movies lately? We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. You're a middle, Harry. You're a versatile switch, Harry. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here, okay? This is unacceptable. The conversational hole that we're in is unacceptable. So I'll reveal something to you, okay? I'll reveal something to you because we need something to talk about. And I don't want to talk about how thick my thighs look in a maid outfit anymore, okay? Because I don't want these sickos out of there to get their thrills from my stream. Uh-oh. We don't have anything that's safe. Oh, okay. I mean, I have 1 tile that's safe. The one tile is real. I'll reveal something to you. Beth and I are going to, this week, try to live together. As in, like, she's gonna, like, come over and we're gonna try to live together. And it's because it's a trial period. Because we both want to live with one another. But, like, we want to, like, you know, you don't want to do the thing where suddenly, like, today I'm leaving a toothbrush. The next week I'm leaving my maid outfit. You know, like, we don't want to do that, and then slowly we move into it, into each other's spaces, in with one another. We don't want to just accidentally, like, slide into that, right? Ghost Punk, how's it going? Cute, good luck, thank you. So I'm pretty excited about that, you know what I mean? I'm pretty excited about that. I think that, like, a friend of mine gave me some good advice. And she said to me, Peter, what a massive betrayal of your trust. Yeah, this is bad because it means that Beth is gonna be able to listen to streams. But like, this is so fucked up because you're listening to me genuinely and I'm going, Peanut, like, it's not okay what I'm doing. It's not okay what I'm doing. I'll throw the 9 first, and then I'll throw the 7. This way, if we still draw into a 6-7, we'll be happy to see it, right? This is looking like a Riichi Pinfu hand with my pants on the ground. So we're gonna do Dino Penny. That's a really good point. So our time limit is like a week. We're gonna try for a week, and if this works, we're gonna try for a week later in the future. Because with their current lease, like even if things go amazingly well, I don't think it's like prudent for us to really pog up with one another for like another, honestly, almost an entire year. But we both like talked about it, and we're both down to clown, which I think is a good mentality. Do I want to chi this? Sure, I can chi a little bit, okay? I can have a little bit of salami as a treat. Cookie Bunny, hello. Vacation at Yusan. Oh yeah, my friend's advice to me was this. If they don't fold their laundry like you fold your laundry, it does not mean that they fucking hate you and they're trying to send you a message. It just means that they were raised differently. It just means that they were raised differently. And I think that's really, really good advice to like cohabitating a space with your significant other, right? Can we get some of Beth's decorations behind you? What about my decorations aren't bad? What about my decorations don't you like? What about this? What about, oh, no. What about this? You have to get into the little tiny Evangelion, Shinji. You gotta get into the little Unit 1, Shinji. You gotta defeat the 2 giant bird angels that have invaded our underground city, Shinji. Misato-san, I don't want to. You gotta. Because, you know, big robots and all of that. That's great advice. I think so too. Okay, we are the dealer, and Zendaya, and perhaps most importantly, Zendaya is Michi. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. 6 of circles would be nuts here. I mean, no matter what, I think we call the Riichi. We're in last place right now. We gotta fight for our right to party. We gotta fight for our right to stay in the dealer's seat. Doing a lot more barking lately. You know what I like doing? You know what I like doing in public? Whenever I'm in public with Beth, and we hear music, like playing in the, you know, wherever we'll be, I'll be like, Beth, like this is, like no matter what the vibe, like I'll try to match the vibe, but I'll be like, Beth, this song, like the dance moves are like this. Or like, Beth, this song, the dance moves are like this. And like there's a lot of body rolls and stuff. I'll just do that shit in public. Why? Because I don't know, I want to make her laugh. And she thinks that my Family Guy impersonations are funny. And I like that, you know? We both get a little something out of this relationship. She gets extreme humiliation from her significant other doing body rolls in the middle of an H-Mart. And I receive some laughter and emotional support whenever I do my Family Guy voices. Yuppers. All right, this stream was this hand was not meant to be, right? This hand was like just actually not meant to be. Mac Lunky, thanks for the follow. A lot of new people. Can we get some Yusung psychological prisons? I want to make this very clear that you are in a prison domain, like we're Satoru Gojo. Or spoilers, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna con this. Okay. Yep, this is just terrible. But we want to plunge the game into chaos such that we don't pawn that. We need a pair in that. Please, 3 chances at Oradora. I am begging you right now, please. Onagaishi, and I cannot stress this enough, Mas. I am begging you right now. There's a lot of tiles that could get us there. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a way to come back as the dealer. Oh, baby. Left Lord, go ahead. Call your little chi. Well, that's the thing, Sally. All your chis are meaningless. Pina, did you chase a dealer Riichi when there's 3 chances at Oradora? Lois, I had no choice. I had a Mongon. Please. Sebastian the Crab, under the river, under the sea. Luna Leaf, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words about my impressions. I think that they're good. I think that they're hearty. I think that they speak to the core of the American diaspora. Can I get a 1 in chat if you think my Family Guy impersonations speak to the heart of the American diaspora? Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Diaspora is one of those words that I'm like, yeah, you sound smart as hell while saying it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. There's other words. Ostensibly, you can just throw ostensibly in whenever. Ostensibly, I'm gonna get the fries. Yeah, like the doy, you know? Please, please, under the river, under the sea, under the river, under the sea, please, 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 please. This is it. Sebastian the Crab, under the sea. At least we get to remain the dealer. At least we get to remain the dealer. Sounds like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Chloe, I don't know if you've been here, but I used to do. I don't know why it fell out of favor, but I used to do. I'm gonna keep this 1-2-4 shape against my better judgment. I used to do a Shaggy impersonation. I used to do a Shaggy impersonation, but not anymore. Not since the incident.
Mods disable clips.
Like Zoink Scoob! Like, I think that my Shaggy is honestly okay. I think that my Shaggy is honestly okay. Can I get a 1 in chat if my Shaggy is okay? Ruh-roh Raggy? Like, my Scooby is also, dare I say, not bad. Like, genuinely not bad. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. It's like Americans living outside of the US. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that diaspora means like a certain subsection of the population, but I could be wrong. Neuro Cherry, hello. Teenage Angst, hello, hello. Ah, there's another red 5, but I think we just gotta, we made our bed. It's now time to lie in it. We just want to win and get back our Riichi stick from the night before, right? What is the nut draw? A 3 of circles is absolutely the nut draw. A 9 of circles wouldn't, for the con, wouldn't be that bad either. I'm gonna keep this as a safe tile. I don't know, just because I'm feeling it right now. You might be wrong. Yes, but I am an English major, you see. If I was so wrong with definitions, could I say the first few lines of the, Canterbury Tales in the original Old English? Juan that opera with her shower soltha. This is Lois Griffin saying the first few lines of the Canterbury Tales in the original Middle English. Pina, Juan with that opera with her shower soltha. Is it still September? It's not. Is it? It is still September. Is it still September? You can maybe subscribe at a discount. Ah, zoinks. You know what I mean? Zoinks. Chaucer included Peter Griffin in the Canterbury Tales? I mean, come on. You're gonna tell me that the lascivious tales of the wife of Bath weren't explicitly based on an episode of Family Guy? Jason, man, thanks for the 6 months. It still is September. That's good. That's good. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Holy moly. Holy moly. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I think I'm supposed to do this to try to get into Tenpai, but it's not a very good Tenpai. I don't even know if it's a very good Senpai. We have to get rid of the 4 of bamboo, which is not something that I'm really in the mood to do. I would love to win this round. Like, it's still technically possible to win this round. It's just not very easily feasible. Oh, I would love a 9 of bamboo. If someone gives me the chance to get into Tenpai, I think I have to, because, you know, we gotta protect our dealer seat. We have to stay in the dealer seat, and luckily it passes. So a little bit of Furten gaming there. Didn't end up winning it, but we still remain in the dealer seat. 2 leftover Riichi sticks, and are you seeing this? We are slowly clawing our way back up. One must imagine Sisyphus determined. I'm gonna pawn this. I'm gonna pawn right now. I don't think that we go for anything zuzzy here. I think that we just go for a winning hand. Like, we're just gonna try to win as fast as possible. Peter Griffin reads Canterbury Tales when? Lois, Juan the Apple with her shower solta. It's getting, I'm overdoing it. I'm over tainting the well. I think if I, like, ready? Watch this. Hey everyone, no more Family Guy impersonations. And now look at the chat. Now look at the chat. I guarantee you a million messages being like, please, I feel like I'm literally gonna die if we can't get any more Family Guy impersonations. Yeah, exactly. I'm unsubbing. Well, in September, it actually costs, it's actually more expensive to unsubscribe. I know, kind of predatory, but it's true. That's not true at all, by the way. I'm just memeing with you. I'm just memeing. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea is the thing? Might that be one SpongeBob SquarePants? Okay, I guess I'll do this. I should have kept 2 pairs in my hand. What am I thinking? Because now I can't even pawn the whatever. Luna Leaf, thank you for the gifted sub to Family Guy is great. Thank you, thank you. Pillar of the community. Really appreciate it. Butts, is this something? Why did Sonic have his friend cremated? Canterbury Tales. This Green Hill zone is looking more like a cemetery zone right now. Okay, I mean, this hand is good, right? Seat wind, prevalent wind, 2 Riichi sticks from the night before. We can even chi into a red 5 or something, right? This is pretty good. I mean, but now I think I have to strategically ration it out. Like, I think I can only do my Family Guy impersonations once in a while. You know what I mean? Like, too much of a good thing might be actually a bad thing, you know? We would love to chi right now. I'm gonna chi right now. Unfortunately for us, we just haven't had a lot of great luck in this game ever since East 1, where we got our soul absolutely slurped up by the demons in hell. Like, it's been a long journey back up to the top. We would love to see a 5 of circles in our hand. What am I looking at here? I don't really love seeing a third 4 of circles right now. I don't really love seeing the Dora tile right now. Commandy, hello. Anyway, Beth and I are gonna try to live together for a week. Ever since that she said that my Family Guy impersonations are good, I knew that she was serious about me. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Okay, there goes our dealer seat. Can someone get the Smiths on the line? Because there goes your man. Okay, that is extremely painful. I don't know if we're gonna make it out of here. We need some miraculous hands in order to get out of this terrible situation. And I think that situation was right. Okay, so we are in last place and we have to go huge mode. If we want to win here. I think, and you're not gonna like this, I think that this is a 7 pairs kind of hand. Why did the farmer like playing Mahjong? Because there were always 7 pairs. That's just a joke that you might enjoy. That is a joke that you might enjoy. That one's for free. You don't even have to be subscribed as a part of September to get access to that level of content, right? That's the Pixies. Oh no. There goes your man is the Pixies? You know what? That makes sense. That joke is so funny. I crashed my car. This is why I gotta be careful with my jokes. Oh my god. Okay. Riichi, 7 pairs, 2 Dora, Sumo Ipatsu, 2 Oradora. It can happen. It can actually happen. I know this is worse, but I'm gonna throw away the 9 because it's closer to the Dora, and I think people are gonna be a little bit more cautious about this. You know what I mean? Okay, Northwind probably the next to go. Although a Zuzzy single tile hell weight is not outside the realm of possibility. I think I would just, okay. I'm gonna throw away the north one right now. Cast a wide net. How did you call that 7 pairs? Like this hand, 7 pairs? I think it's because 7 pairs gives us 2 extra Han, and we gotta go for it right now. You know what I mean? 4 of circles. No one's gonna discard a 4 of circles after I Riichi. No one's gonna do that. No one's gonna do that. Okay, please. I'm begging you. I would like any of the other tiles that we have in our hand right now. Holy moly. You know what? This is a true story, okay? This is not a love story. This is a story about love. Last night, Beth and I went to the store to get like materials for burritos. Ingredients for burritos. It was great. And I bought a pear because I wanted to eat a pear, and it had been a really long time since I'd eaten a pear. This pear was not ripe enough. This pear was hard. Do you know what I mean? I've heard of hard water. I've heard of hard cider, but a hard pear, I had trouble sinking my teeth into it. This is not a very easy pear to eat. I miss the days where I could eat a soft pear, you know what I mean? And sorry to fill your head with all that sensual imagery. I don't know, just hey honey, you seem a little distracted tonight. What's wrong? I don't know, he just awakened something in me when he said a soft pear. I felt alive and sensual in a way that I haven't in a really long time. I'm not, okay, what am I doing? Martian Marmalade, hello. Always spoon test your pears. I don't know the spoon test. You just tap some spoons on it or something? This pear was way too hard though. Did I like it? I mean, yeah, I did like it. Like, why? Because it had been a really, really long time since I'd eaten fruit. I was on the verge of developing scurvy, and so this pear came at a really, really nice time. It came at a really, really nice time, you know? You gotta let those pears sit in the fridge for a bit. This is the thing, I got a little too overeager, you know? Got a little too overeager for sure. A crossword calls the Riichi. I don't even know if this hand... I call this con every single time. Because why? We get 2 more Dora, and I just need something to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just need... Don't hurt me like this. Don't hurt me like this. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I chi this, all simples, red 5, 3 Dora. That's only 8,000 points. That's nothing. I cannot chi that, unfortunately. I have to go for Riichi. I have to at least go for Riichi. There's another 5. That absolutely hurts, but that's okay. Now we can even wait on a 5-8 if we're lucky. If we draw into a 4 of characters, which is the nut draw, we can even get on a doubles. I hate this, but this is actually the move. This is actually the move. Like, this might end in ruin, but like...
Very cool.
Un-effing believable. Un-effing believable. I was a good boy all year. I did my homework. I cleaned my room. I didn't jerk off at all. Santa doesn't care about that. Santa doesn't care about that. Do you think Santa cares about that? No, because that's like more of a religious, like a religious flavor to it, right? Shouldn't have said the word flavor. Here's some coal and some lubricant. Oh my god. Oh my god. Normal conversation subject. It starts now. Run the channel points casino back. Start prediction. Where will we play some Mahjong? What is your favorite fall activity? That is a good thing to... Oh, sheesh! This is a normal conversation. This is a normal... We are now entering normal conversation land, okay? I'm pogging, you're pogging, we're pogging. Eating? Eating is nice. Pumpkin pies. Thanksgiving food. Stuffing? Oh my god. Let me tell you something. Stuffing? Sounds like I'm about to get pretty stuffed! There's a lot of good fall foods. Corn maze, no one can see you. You can do whatever you want. Chastity, that sounds suspicious as hell. If I go to the corn mazes that you're frequenting, are there gonna be dead bodies? That sounds like a crime. Is someone laundering money in a corn maze right now? Corn maze is redundant. Pumpkin throwing contest? That's not real, is it? A pumpkin throwing contest? That's not real. Like no one's doing shot put with a pumpkin, are they? Well, that's the thing, Sally. Pumpkins can be used for decor and for throwing. Not burning under the summer sun. I mean, that's goated for sure. I still have to use the AC today. They have pumpkin tosses here with catapults. Oh my god. You're telling me that if I open up The Art of War by Sun Tzu, there's gonna be an entire chapter in there that's like how to defend against an army that's lobbing pumpkins at you via catapult? You're telling me that's a wartime strategy? I grew up in 84 Pa, which is where the lumber is from. And there was naught but cows and pumpkin patches and hay rides. Hey, if we're talking about growing up in the countryside, get a load of this. When I used to run cross country in upstate New York, there was one school that we would go to that had a lot of like just like cow poop on the When you sumo so hard that you accidentally slip into Mickey Mouse voice, what was that? What sounds did I just do? That's how in the country that we were. You know what I mean? Like zoinks. Sorry. I just want everyone to forget about my laugh, okay? I'm really self-conscious about it now. I think that these are all good fall activities. You know what I'd like to do in fall? Fly a kite. I think that I'm a good kite flyer. Can I get a 1 in chat if you've actually flown a kite before? Because I feel like this might be an activity that died with the advent of the iPad. You know what I mean? Can we hear Lois Griffin's laugh? Pina. Peak pandemic and it was poppin'? No way. Really? People were out there flying kites? I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Because I used to fly kites like when I was... I remembered this, like even growing up in China, like I used to fly kites with my grandparents. That was a nice activity that we would do together. If only they could see me now screaming bussy on twitch.tv. You know what I mean? Yeah, it does feel like a pre-internet activity, right? Like, have you seen how much good stuff there is on the internet now? And what do you do once you get the kite up? Do you know what I mean? You just have to watch the kite. Like the medium is the reward, you know? That's kind of weird. I'm gonna throw the door right now. I'm gonna pog right now. You can watch kites on the internet. How do you say bussy in Mandarin? I don't know, but I don't necessarily want to know either. I think it's an easier life for me if I don't know how to say that. Because then my brain's not going to be like, well, what if you said bussy in Mandarin? You know? You can do stunts up there. Okay, but that's like intense competitive kite. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's like intense competitive kite flying. I'm just a filthy casual, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's not like I'm playing the F1 racing game with one of those DX racer chairs and, you know, the foot pedals. Cuz if I'm playing video games and I can see my feet, what am I going to do about the boner I'm going to get? I gotta stop using the internet, man. I think that the internet has really screwed up my sense of self. You know what I mean? Imagine getting hard at your own feet. Okay, someone just outed themselves as not having very sexy feet. I mean, sorry, but like, who's gonna say something? I'm gonna say something. I did used to own like the you know, the Dance Dance Revolution game pads on the PlayStation 2. I used to own that. I used to have the Guitar Hero controllers too, like even the drums and everything. Those no longer exist, which is really, really sad. Like, did you know that if you have a like Guitar Hero controller, you can probably flip it for like a decent amount of money, because now it is literally impossible to get like good Guitar Hero controller. Excuse me, burping. Like good Guitar Hero controllers. And yet the Guitar Hero community is vibrant and thriving as we speak. 5, 6, 7, maybe 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence if things go our way. This hand is great. I would happily chi here for a 4 of characters. Just get into Tenpai for all simples. Honestly, at this point, we can pawn into a 5 or a 3 either. We just want to win this hand no matter what. We've been having really, really nice luck this game, which is a nice little palate cleanser from the game before, where we were, what's the word I'm searching for? Utterly and hopelessly destroyed, just punched into the ground, like we're Son Goku arriving, like landing from an asteroid. I don't think that we do that, right? I think that we just throw this away. I think that we could throw this away. We could still do a 4, 5, 6 here, but now, oh, that was absolutely the right move. The chance at the pure double sequence as well. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This hand is disgusting. Pure double sequence, Riichi Pinfu, all simples, 2 Dora, mixed triple sequence. Ah! This hand is nuts if it comes to fruition. If we draw into a 7 of characters right now, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm about to lose my mind. This is Mahjong. This is pod racing. I have to just chi here. I'm so sorry. I have to chi here. There's too much value in this hand to just let it drop, okay? I just gotta go for the gold right now. Holy moly. We just gotta go for it. We just gotta go for it, unfortunately. There's a red 5 that we can do nothing about. That's okay. That's okay. We're already in first place. Rule 34 kites. I think there's a lot of nice fall activities. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been running a lot more, and it's genuinely felt really, really, ooh. Oh my God, it passed. Oh my God, it passed. Do you know the shadowy, Don't DMCA me. That was me playing on the piano. That was me playing on the piano. Oh my God. Pull up the image. Pull up the image. But not for me. Okay, here we go. Anyway. What was I saying? I've been running a lot more. It's been nice. Feeling like I'm getting a little bit stronger, and just for me. I'm not trying to get a beach spot or anything to seduce anyone else. I'm just running because of my own physical and mental well-being, and that's been very, very nice. Here's the thing. Well, that's the thing, Sally. Here's the thing, okay? Jack Skellington's out there. I don't even run for that long. I'm out there for like 10 minutes every other day, but it still feels good, you know what I mean? To just be shirtless and soaked in sweat. Hang on. That's not what's happening, not even remotely, but it just feels nice, you know? Feels nice to get yourself out there. Maybe fly a kite or something. It's been kind of nice. I'm not going to lie to you there. Okay, a nice little bulging shape there. And I don't want to hear any laughter from the peanut gallery. This is literally, the bulging shape is literally what it's called in Riichi Book 1. So I don't want to hear any laughter. This is a serious game with serious consequences. Keep in mind, if you die in Riichi Mahjong, you die in real life. Little run, good for the brain and heart. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not to mention, it helps with your stomach and farts. I was trying to make a joke about how it might help if you, you know, like with your digestion. The joke, let's just say it was supposed to land at an airport and we landed in the Hudson River. Maybe something. Abraxas, hello. Crime puddles, hello. You gotta stretch out your guts. I've been stretching a lot lately. After my little run, stretching feels good. It absolutely feels good. Call me a hentai character the way I'm going kimochi. I've also been reading a lot. To try to curb the YouTube addiction. Don't get me wrong. Again, every time I say this, because I make YouTube videos, every time I say curbing the YouTube addiction, I have to hit you with a little caveat. Yeah, local drug dealer tells you that drugs are bad. Okay, thanks, Jisung. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I got you. So, I've been reading a lot of Shirley Jackson. Holy moly. Shirley Jackson goes incredibly hard. Might I add, in the paint. I've been reading a book of short stories. That's been pretty nice, you know? And I'm excited to do this living with Beth for a week type of thing, because I'm excited by the prospect that, you know, with another person around, it doesn't matter if that person is your significant other or just simply a roommate or just simply like and please don't take this the wrong way, but like a pet, just to make sure that you're not alone the whole time. Because guess what? When I'm alone, I might just waste like 15 hours on YouTube. And it's not like wasting time like I'm doing something criminal that I need to be, ooh, punish me, Zaddy. No, that's not what I'm trying to do here, okay? Hang on. I want Pinfu. I want the chance to go for Pinfu. I even want the chance to go for All Simple. So I think that is absolutely the right move. 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence, genuinely a possibility with this hand. Okay, let's go. Ever read Haruki Murakami? Horrified Stove. That's an excellent question. Have I read Haruki Murakami? Have I read? I don't know if you can see this, but it's absolutely on music. So this is not like a fiction book. It is like a weirder book to start with, in the sense that hang on, is this anything? Can I get rid of this? Only if someone plays another 7 of circles. Anyway, it's a conversation between them and like another person, another like bozo, about music and such, right? It's a conversation between them and another person about music and such. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This book, really hoity-toity, really pretentious. It's not that good, but I would like to read some of their fiction sometime. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. Why? I'm in first place by a huge margin. I don't want to risk any funny business. Show me the 8 of circles. It was not. It was the south wind. That's okay. That's okay. They got the animated stuff going on. So yeah, it's not fiction. Would I recommend it? Even as like a music snob, I'm not like, you know, absolutely on music, more like absolutely kind of a snooze fest. But I know that they're a really celebrated fiction writer, and so that is like kind of exciting, you know? You like jazz? Exactly. This hand is kind of nuts. This hand is absolutely disgusting. Maybe a half outside hand or something, right? Sometimes I think having a dog to judge me might prevent me from eating 6 bowls of cereal in a row. This is honestly exactly what I'm saying. I'm excited to have a roommate that also tells me that my Family Guy impersonations are funny, so that maybe I won't get lost in despair, you know? So I might not get lost in despair. So JP, I absolutely hear you. 13 orphans is a definite possibility here. I'm not walking down the path of normalcy just to walk down the path of normalcy. For me, this hand is a half outside hand or a full outside hand if things go well, right? So I'm keeping my 1, 2, 3s and my 7, 8, 9s, and that's what we're gonna go for right now. Right, meow, you know? We can pawn this. It's not terrible. I don't think that we pawn this. Again, we are in first place, not by a huge margin. Homie. No, I can't do Marge. I want to be able to do Marge Simpson, but I'm not sure I can. I got low self-esteem now because I don't know if my impersonations are actually good or not. I don't think that they're very good, but like, I know it's okay that they're bad, but deep down, I think a part of me genuinely wants to be good at doing impersonations, and I'm a little bit sad that I maybe don't have what it takes to be like a ventriloquist or anything like that. You know what I mean? Do I actually want to be a ventriloquist? Like, I mean, not really, but it'd be nice to have the option. Scooby was good. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Scooby is not bad. Scooby might get a few hearty chuckles at a dinner party. What is happening right now? Can I make the one my pair? Though there's only one of characters left. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea, though. Like, I think this hand might just go normal mode. I think this hand might genuinely be one of those hands that just goes normal. Left Lord calls the Riichi. We're in first place. We don't have to... even if Left Lord sumos a ginormous hand, that is okay. We are not the dealer right now. You know what I mean? I'll throw this because of Suji Gaming. I'm staying in it a little bit. Right now. Hey, with this hand, I'm feeling absolutely on Pog right now. Not sponsored, by the way. I don't even like this book that much, but I know that, you know, Kafka by the Shore and whatever, and other stuff are like good books and stuff. Reading is nice. It gives your brain a little time to... it gives your brain a little bit time to relax. Whether or not you're reading a Harry Potter X Draco Malfoy Lemon Yowie one-shot, or you're just reading to have a... hang on. Tenpai, though? It is not worth it. And I can go Suji mode on this. The nut draw right now is that is not the nut draw. The nut draw right now is somehow back into a 2 of bamboo, but that is so unlikely. I can theoretically... I can feel it pogging in my bones tonight. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. This is like so close to being something. We don't know what the Facebook could be yet. This is like so close to something and yet so far. I'm not going to discard the 7 of characters because even though it's Suji Gaming to both of these MFers, it's not worth the risk. I genuinely don't think it's worth the risk. What am I, betting my life savings on the latest meme coin? Okay. Crosslord is going to stay the dealer. This is bad news for us, but that's okay. Amlam. The other Murakami is more my taste, by the way. I know that Murakami is very popular and very good. I definitely know that. I think I gotta give Murakami a chance. I think I started off with a very strange, book, you know? Hey, what did Murakami say? How did Murakami organize their books at home? I meant the other author named Murakami. Absolutely fair. That's the... Don't. That is so funny, Ellie. That's the thing, Murakami. No, don't. No. All right. How did Murakami organize their books at home? How? And if you're operating on someone, put the scalpel down, because this might induce a fit of laughter that might lead to like a malpractice lawsuit, okay? How did Murakami organize their books at home? Kafka by the Lord of the Rings. Sit back and watch the +2s roll in. All you gotta do is sit back and watch the +2s roll in. Schmanway, thank you. Thank you. No laughing in the stream? No. I am but a generous king. May there be mirth and merry in the streets. Wait, can you repeat that? How did Murakami, author of Kafka by the Shore, organize their books at home? Oh, what do I even discard here? Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I want Pinfu. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. Oh! This is okay though. Oh, it's not good. I mean, right? We're just gonna fold here. How did Murakami, author of Kafka by the Shore, organize their books at home? Kafka by the Lord of the Rings. This has, how do I want to describe this? This has a very, well, I hope they Pokemon go to the polls kind of energy. You know what I mean? It has that kind of a vibe to it. But that is also one of my favorite things to reference of all time. Still confused? They would put their own book, Kafka by the Shore, by the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Oh, it doesn't have to be the trilogy either. It could just be any of them. That was so funny. I crashed while skating on my Heelys. Oh my god. Now I gotta preface every single joke with, if you're rolling downtown on your Heelys, you gotta pull over, okay? This joke might send you into a fit of uncontrollable hysterics. Okay, this is an interesting hand. I don't know if it's any good, but it is a very interesting hand. Indurf, you're watching a... I just joined, and what is this? Oh, have you ever dreamt of what it would be like to watch Picasso paint? That is what this light is. Well, that is what this stream is. Valkyrie light, hello, hello. When his bookshelf fell over and the paper went flying everywhere, Murakami's house became a house of falling leaves. Mods, you know what to do. Someone's being funnier than me in the chat. Banhammer, please. The zuzziest Riichi I have ever seen. This is the zuzziest Riichi I have ever seen. Oh my, the zuzz. Oh, the zuzz. Oh, you poor, naive, lost little lamb. Oh, baby. Oops. Call me Megan Trainor, the way I'm all about that zuzz. About that zuzz. No normal. I'm all about that weird. All that weird. No normal. That's kind of interesting, right? Hey, how is the stream? Oh, it was good. At one point, you sung Lost Steam so much that he wouldn't even say jokes anymore. He would just say vague ideas followed by, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? In it, govna, etc. I mean, we got to get rid of this door, right? This is a pretty decent hand. Oh, it is a pretty decent hand. I mean, we're going to get rid of the Dora followed by this 8-9, right? I think this can be, this has the potential to do the funniest thing of all time. Call me a Northern Lion YouTube video title. All right, a crossword going for, what are they going for? They're going for maybe all triplets, half flush as well in the bamboo suit. It's a little bit terrifying. But even if they do that, even if it is all triples, Chastity, thank you for gifting a sub to Indurf. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Even if they go for that, that's okay, right? All triplets is 2 Han, white dragon. This is a 5 Han hand. That is okay. I'm gonna keep my hand closed just for now. I mean, this is Zuz-tastic, but unfortunately for us, like, this is just a little bit too. This is a little bit too weird because a crosslord is, you know, the potential to, again, they're on a single honky tonky wait right now. 4 of bamboo is revealed to be safe. Oh, nor, dude. Oh, nor. Okay, this is a very interesting situation that we find ourselves in. Okay, they're gonna call a con. Now that we can lose. Now with the con, if things had gone their way, we could definitely. Okay, what do we even do right now? What do we even do right now? Left Lord also calls a con, I guess just to be funny. Yusung looked down at his sleeve. This is a hand. All right. Yeah, so what if I do that, huh?
Well, that's the thing, Sally. Sometimes I look at my own hand.
I cannot discard this Eastwind right now. If I was a Zuzzy SOB, I'd be waiting on the Eastwind all the live long day, and I haven't even been working on the railroad. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. You know what I've been watching lately that's been nice on YouTube? Pokemon Gen 3 OU battles. Can I get a 1 in chat if you know what I'm talking about? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I don't Riichi this, right? I literally never Riichi this. Add VOU is great. I don't even know what those letters stand for, but Crime Puddles, that is exactly what I'm watching on YouTube right now. That is exactly what I'm watching on YouTube. All right, here we go. Everyone clench. I feel like I could get banned by Twitch by telling everyone to clench, but maybe if we all hold hands metaphorically and believe with one another, something magical might happen. Left Lord is gonna pawn. 3 of bamboo. I think they're waiting on an Eastwind. I don't think that they're waiting on a 3. I could just fold, right? I didn't play that perfectly. I should have folded. Oh my god. Not like this. That one's on me. That one is 100% on me. That one, okay, I will. How can I make that up to you? Because that was genuinely on me. That was genuinely on me. That's me. That's on me. But like, really unlikely, right? And if I were them, I'd be waiting on an honor tile. I shouldn't have done that. I absolutely could have folded into the sunset. She believed. All right, in penance, what I will do is some interpretive dancing, okay? I'll throw my ass back a little just to say sorry, to do a little fan service. Okay, that should get the people going. That should get the people going. That was on me. That was on me. That was on me. I fully accept responsibility for that. It's like that one George W. Bush quote. Not everyone's gonna agree with all my decisions that I made, but when someone was there that needed to make decisions, it was me. Why am I comparing myself to George W. Bush right now? The things that you'll say on stream just to keep talking, just to keep the vocal cords activated. Watch this drive. That's Castellanos with a deep drive into left field. I don't know if I'll ever set foot in this booth again. What? What is this? What is the meaning of piss? I am playing against... Did I accidentally queue up in the throne room? What am I doing right now? What is this? I am playing against 3 saint level players. Oh, we are, how do you pronounce this? We are screwed. We are omega boned. Ruh-roh. Can we hear a Bush impression? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, well, shouldn't fool me twice. How's that? That's my George W. Bush impersonation. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I mean, this is not a bad hand, right? We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. I mean, this is a bad hand. The Tenpai, no matter what, is going to be on a single tile wait right now because the 3 of circles needs to be our pair. We could pawn it if we wanted to, but I don't really think that we want to even. I think that we just want to... Oh, man. I mean, this isn't terrible, right? If we draw a 3-3-4-5 shape, then it's not terrible. Then we can wait on a 3 or a 6. It's okay. It's okay, right? But what we really want to see is a... What we really want to see is a 8 of characters or a 7 of circles, right? 7 out of 10, George. You made him sound too hot. My ultimate superpower, making former presidents sound too hot. Ask not what your bussy can do for your country, but what our country's bussy can... Cardinal Fool, how's it going?
Riichi.
We seek this bus not because it is easy, but because they are hard. This one might not make it to YouTube, folks. This one might not make it to YouTube. If I'm a little quiet right now, it is because I am deciding whether or not this is going to make it to YouTube. Trying to think in my mind, am I really gonna hit the export button after this one? Huh? Is this really something that I'm gonna be proud of? Nixon? I am not. If the president does it, then he does it because of his bussy. Sorry. Ah, I skipped there. I meant the chi. Oh no, I meant the chi. I meant to cheese. Zendaya is Michi. Oh my god. All right, I mean, we see a lot of the 3s though. I don't know if we're ever gonna risk it to throw a, for the biscuit, if you will. For the biscuit. Can I say this? Is this gonna get me into trouble? I think. Hang on. Okay, I mean, we could get back into Tenpai very, very easily, right? A single tile wait on the 8 of circles. It's not terrible. This is terrible. Oh my god. Call me Aaron McGathy the way this feels terrible. I'm not gonna con that. I'm not gonna con that. I'm not gonna chi that either. Okay, here we go. Is this gonna get me? I forgot what I was gonna say that was gonna get me into trouble. I mean, I was saying a lot of irresponsible things. I am just gonna fold here. I am literally just gonna fold. Literally and figuratively gonna fold here. Because why? We're getting close to the end of the game. We don't have a good hand. Let's just get out of there scot-free. Right? You JFK'd too close to the sun. The Hamilton voice. You married an Icarus. And he JFK'd too close to the sun. Yo, dude, it's like that photo of the guy digging with a pickaxe right before they hit diamonds in the cave. Anyway. They were waiting on that 3. Did I actually play right? I wasn't even looking to vindicate myself at the end of that. Holy moly. That's how you know I'm a little bit not dialed in right now. Call me Daniel Giesling on the majority of attempts to 799. Okay. I mean, this hand is okay. It's not terrible. I don't think that we necessarily want the Southwind. I mean, I don't know if this is bad. Like, usually I would probably discard the 8 of circles because it's looking a little redundant, right? But we could draw into, okay. It's not exactly what I was thinking, but I was thinking we could get into a 5, 6, 7, 8 kind of situation. Then we could finish this with a 6 or a 9. I really liked U.S. history. You know what I mean? I think that U.S. history was good. I mean, oh wait, hang on. Let me, I don't mean I was a good subject in school. I want to be very, very careful about the way that, oh.
Mods disable clips.
My brain sometimes. I liked the subject. I like my favorite time of U.S. history was when FDR said, F it, it's morbing time, and decided to morb on everyone. When FDR was like, I'm just gonna create a million, like, this is what other people would argue as like state overreach, but it's like, you know, I'm just gonna do whatever the frick we want and make a million jobs for other people and improve American infrastructure. That's morbing. You know what I mean? Who's gonna tell him? Did anything bad happen in U.S. history? Many of those programs were very racist. Well, that's the thing, Sally. The U.S. has a long history of racism and prejudice. Peter, are you whitewashing U.S. history again? Lois, I read it from the state-sponsored textbooks. Sorry, I don't know what this is. I don't stand by any of these comments. I'm just trying to make funny jokes right now. I don't really know what went on. It's been a while, right? Genuine lols. But I liked that, you know, like, oh, what if the government does too much? Yeah, like, oh, what? Like, creates too many jobs. Oh, no! Our tax dollars! I'm gonna, do I call this Riichi? This is a terrible hand, dude. This is a terrible hand. Left Lord discarded the Dora. I must. Because your lips is on my piss, because my piss is on my lips. So I don't need some water. Okay, I get chased into the worst Riichi I've ever seen. My terrible, god-awful Riichi is getting chased right now. Anybody else watching this high-speed chase on channel 5 right now? Huh? You dong would stand by those comments? Absolutely. I like the audio of Lyndon B. Johnson talking about his pants at his bunghole. Well, that's the thing, Sally. Apparently, Lyndon B. Johnson had a huge hog. I don't know. That was a weird period in American history where everyone was scared to be outed as a communist. It's kind of witch trials, and meanwhile, Lyndon B. Johnson is accosting people in the White House, being like, "Are you gonna vote for my programs? I've got a huge hog." Right Lord has a terrifying hand right now. And they dealt into Left Lord. Perfect. All right, they chased my Riichi. That's okay. Sometimes what you have to do is call a terrible Riichi and not pay the price for it at all. Not pay the price of it at all. Oh, I forgot that I'm playing with Saint level players, by the way. Oh, this would be a really fun game to win, though. Oh, this would be a huge confidence booster if I could win this. Lord, tell me how to say pog to this. I don't know. I think with audiobooks, I'm not a huge fan of audiobooks. Do I think that they're good? Yeah, I think that they're good. Like, do I think that we should ban audiobooks? No, absolutely not. But I do think that, like, for me, I can read faster than I can listen to audiobooks. You know what I mean? And that is really, really nice. Perfect one away, by the way. Riichi Pinfu, triple-sided weight potentiality. This is an incredible hand. Incredible hand. Podcasts, I feel like on average, too, podcasts are more entertaining than audiobooks. I 100% agree with what Girl Luigi is saying. Absolutely. Audiobooks are for drives and for workouts. That's the thing. That's the thing, Cardinal Fool. I mean, it's weird because when this is the greatest Riichi in the world. The greatest Riichi in the world. That's the thing. When I'm working out, I don't want to be thinking about anything, and so I'll try to put on the most entertaining media possible. Usually, though, that's just, you know, music. I know that's weird, but music is like exciting enough on a run to get me through it. That's, you know, it's pretty lucky. But with audiobooks, like, I can read faster than most audiobook narrations go. And I know you can speed them up, but then it doesn't sound quite as normal, you know? Also, if I don't win this hand, like this hand is genuinely my birthright. Like I need to win this hand. Are you kidding me? Oh, that hurts to drop the Dora, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'd say tunes are pretty cool. What are you listening to? Pink Floyd? Hey, do you want to smoke a doobie in my dad's basement and use his old record player? Maybe we could listen to some rock and roll? I don't know. My parents don't let me listen to rock and roll. Hey, it's okay. I'm not gonna tell anyone. Why? Can someone explain to me why I'm improvising a teenage coming of age story? Riichi Pinfu Sumo? I mean, maybe we hit an aura. Okay. Mini points are small, so it's not gonna be that incredible, but lucky hand for sure. Lucky hand for sure. But the sultry audiobook voiceover are so... What is this hand? What is this hand? What is this hand? We're one tile away from a decent tenpai. Oh my, we would have had the tenpai if we kept the one. Sultry audiobook voiceovers? What kind of sultry vibes are they outputting? Like a 50 Shades of Grey situation? Anastasia walked into Christian Grey's office, trembling with excitement. Why am I reading this like Stewie from oh my god, like Stewie from Family Guy?
Well, that's the thing, Brian. Anastasia walked into Christian Grey's office with a sense of excitement at what might be happening right now.
Mariah Carey sings in her audiobook? That's incredible. That is an incredible flex. That's really, really good. I mean, this is incredible. This is a really, really good hand. Riichi, Pinfu, the chance at a pure double sequence, the chance at sumo as well. Maria Bamford's audiobook is amazing. I feel like comedians have a little bit of an edge when it comes to audiobooks because it's basically like, I think if it's well written, it's basically gonna feel like stand-up, you know? And so I really love Maria Bamford. Well, my favorite Maria Bamford joke is like, ooh! This is not my favorite Maria Bamford joke. She like, I'm gonna butcher it. I'm gonna butcher it for sure. But Maria Bamford is an incredible comedian. I really like her. And she has this one joke about how, like, you know, people don't take mental illness like as seriously as physical illness, where it's like nobody says like, oh hey, like I have cancer, and then like there is like people just say behind their backs, but like everyone has cancer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's, I don't know. I really like Maria Bamford's. That's not, I just like, that's if I told you like, oh, you know, Gordon Ramsay's restaurant is really good. The beef Wellington is really good. Hey, want a sample? Here's a corn dog that's been sitting out on the counter for 13 days. It's not as good, but it's, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. I'm not joking when I say that your Stewie is a good Mr. Burns. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Some people just have pleasant morning radio voice for audiobooks. No joke, no joke. I think when I try, I have an okay voice. All right, here we go, here we go. Here's my like cool guy voice, okay? Here's my cool guy voice. I'm gonna cheat this. I'm gonna go for 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. I don't know if it's good or bad, but here we go. All right, everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be attempting to go for a mixed triple sequence, going for 4, 5, 6 in all 3 suits. Partly cloudy on the 405 today. Moderate traffic. So you'll maybe want to look out for that. Oh, what's this? We have a caller on line 1. Yes, you're on the air with 101.5. Relaxing tones in the morning. Hello, it's Lois Griffin. And folks, we've got a call from Lois Griffin. Lois, thank you for joining us on our radio program today. What do you have to say? My husband Peter won't take out the garbage. Well, that seems like it's a really difficult situation for you, Lois, and that segues us into our next song. Garbage ain't nothing but Another person's treasure. Banana. And scene. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you got ASMR tingles for any part of that? Like, genuinely a little bit of an okay cool guy voice, right? Kind of okay. Kind of genuinely okay. I mean, here's the thing. We started it off, friends. It was cool, but it was on pretend. Yeah. Since you've been pogged. Okay, I mean, this hand is probably not gonna win, but we can maybe get back into Tenpai if we're really, really lucky with it. I don't even know what's safe to fold with anymore. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. Don't know how to say no to this. I mean, we could get back into Tenpai for all simples. It doesn't really matter. That's okay. That's okay. People won't know this, but like when I used to work in podcasting and I hung out in a real like recording booth, like a real recording booth for podcasts and for like animated studios and stuff, like as something of an audiophile, which is embarrassing, by the way, which is embarrassing to admit, like, oh yes, high fidelity audio gives me a big old boner. Yeah, that's humiliating to admit, okay? That's humiliating. I should have more interesting hobbies than that, okay? It's not cool. I don't love it or whatever. But like, you could tell when someone knows how to talk into a microphone. And I don't mean like, oh, they know how to talk into a microphone, like they know how to be interesting. I mean like breath control and the way that they like, they tense their stomach and they're projecting into the microphone and they can tell how they sound. So they're adjusting, like they're positioning to and fro the mic. By the way, a boing. You could tell immediately. And that's like, so my little NPR bit, well, I don't call Riichi here, right? Especially with not discarding the Dora. I mean, we can maybe make it if we try, just the two of us, calling Riichi in the sky. The real Zen Koala, hello. I remember listening to said podcast and being like, I wonder if that's the you sung I know from Twitch. It is. It is. It's the, there's not a lot of you songs out there in the world, right? Yeah. That was a pretty cool radio host, but we fold here, right? I don't know if we fold here because our first place is not guaranteed. Also, we are not in first place. Also, Left Lord might have just gotten a Yakuman. Why were they pausing? Why were they pausing so much? Okay, this is fine. It's Riichi, Epots, Sumo, Prevalent Wind, Red 5. It is not okay. We are not okay. Oh my God. But yeah, like I think for anyone who wants to talk into a microphone, you can get a lot of good information just by talking into the microphone and listening to yourself either at the same time or afterwards. That's a really nice thing to practice, you know? Call me Angelica from Hamilton the way I'm realizing 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time. Talking into a microphone is difficult. Also, mixing properly takes some doing. Absolutely. I think despite all my audiophilic tendencies, I still have a lot to learn on the whole, like, mixing good audio. Hey, what did the, and this is a joke, by the way. So if you're driving somewhere, maybe pull over because I don't want you to get into a lot of trouble, okay? I don't want you to get into a lot of trouble. My nose might be bleeding, by the way. I don't know if my nose is bleeding right now. Call me Iroha Sensei in Naruto, the way my nose might be bleeding because I just saw a sexy jutsu. This is a joke. What did the audio engineer and the Jamba Juice employee have in common? What did the audio engineer and the Jamba Juice employee have in common? A shared belief in our true savior, Jesus Christ. They like to mix. Oh, I suppose that's another similarity that they could have with one another. But I'm talking about a different thing. I'm talking about just like a different thing. They wet your ears. Hey, drop the details. I want to go to your Jamba Juice. I crashed. Let me pop off my wheelies for a second. Shmanway, can I get a genuinely, no liars in chat, please. Please. I really, really want to know. Like I'm an Arctic Monkey song, okay? One in chat if you had wheelies or heelies or just shoes that had wheels inside them. One in chat if you had those. Because I never did. But I wanted them. I definitely wanted them. I wanted them so badly. What if my brother did? I don't know if I don't know if that's a 1 in the chat. Maybe that's like a 1.5, you know? But like, I don't know. I don't know if they were like cool or not, you know? Like Heelys, like I think that they're cool, but not a lot of people had them. So you really stuck out like a sore thumb if you had them, right? Also, don't get me wrong. I just swallowed like 17 burps. Oh my God. My stomach feels like a fucking cauldron right now. Also, by the way, like I would be too scared of the idea of falling. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people on the stream know what I'm talking about because you're all at risk of falling in love. This is my smizing. This is my smizing. Sorry if my smizing got you a little too hot and bothered. All right, I'm gonna try to fold here, but I'm also gonna try to make it into Tenpai before the end of the stream. I always thought Heelys were the coolest people ever as a child. Yeah, it is cool to be zooming around in the halls. Like no joke, that is kind of dope. Can I get away with this? I don't know if I can. But it doesn't seem... I should have been more careful. Okay, I understand. I understand. Naruhodo. Okay, I genuinely understand. People are in Tenpai. I should not be going for that at the end of the game, right? Right lords in Tenpai, they call the con. The con can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Okay, that's on me. That is 100% on me. Sorry. No, I'm not gonna say something weird like, oh, people in chat weren't clenching their buttholes hard enough. Like, no, that's 100% on me. Okay. They got banned in my school. Can I tell you something? Something that got banned in my school was grinding, like at school dances. Grinding? What do you mean, you sung? Where people is skating down? Oh my God! Where people is skating down rails of the school yard or patio? I like I don't. You know how school is at patios. We've gotten so lucky this game. It's unbelievable. Like, the grinding at school dances was like very, very popular. You know, no surprise there. But it got banned. No, and I feel like Heelys were still very much allowed. You know what I mean? I suppose. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to imagine myself in the shoes of like a parent. I'm like, would there be grinding? Like, would I want there to be grinding at schools? I mean, like, so long as no one's getting hurt. You know, I don't know. I didn't know any kids with Heelys, but I saw custodians and teachers with them. What the hell? The next thing you're gonna tell me is that you had teachers who swung their chair around the other way and sat reverse style. Because it sounds like you got cool teachers. I'm trying to imagine myself in the Heelys of a parent. That is the funniest. I'm so upset right now. I am genuinely so fucking upset right now. That is the funniest thing I've ever read. Hey, don't walk a mile in my shoes. Heel a mile in my shoes. I don't think I'd cheat here. I don't know. And I don't think that we want this 6 either. No grinding without universal healthcare. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Yes, this is Yusung Liu, reporter for MSNBC. I just got word that in the next omnibus bill that Congress passed in a bipartisan effort included universal healthcare, but also protections for grinding. I should not have discarded that 7. That was the only pair that we had in our hand. I don't know what we're gonna do now. But there is the chance that we go for a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. I mean, I could just draw into another 6 of circles right now and it wouldn't be that bad. Right Lord calls the Riichi. I mean, all of us are vying like a League of Legends jungler. All of us are vying for first place right now. I think we should play safe here. We are very, very close to first place, and I think that we can get there if we're very, very careful. I don't know if it's possible. There's a 9 of bamboo, but I think I'm gonna go for it. Nothing smells like danger too much yet, and that could be the name of the next Nancy Drew adventure. I understand that. There's a 1 of circles that I really want to get rid of. I'm gonna go for it. We're 1 tile away from a really, really good hand, right? No, we're 2 tiles away. Oh God, we're like a few tiles away from a really, really good hand. Okay, that's fair, I suppose. A Crosslord is gonna sumo a giant hand. Holy moly. Holy moly. All triplets, 3 Dora, red 5. I think it is time that I started folding this round. Okay, well, we can still get second. It's all last. We are the dealers. Zendaya is Michi right now. So if we win this, it is the salty run back. I mean, we could still get first, but if we sumo even a 1,000-point hand, Right Lord is going to get slurped so deep into the Shadow Realm that they're not going to remember their own name. So let's try to go for that, right? Yeah, the dealer difference is kind of nice right now. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to use that red dragon, so let's get rid of it. 5 of circles, looking likely to be our pair, maybe the 1 of characters as well. All right, the 4 of bamboo looks a little redundant, but we're still looking for shapes in our hand, like we're a geometry teacher looking for examples, right? So I'm going to keep the 4. I'm gonna keep the 4 right now. Presidential candidates have to wear Heelys to debates. I mean, that's kind of nice too, because then, like, it is ageist, but it at least, you know, maybe I could see someone that I would be friends with in the office of presidency. You know what I mean? Salami Superstar, thanks for the 21 months. I'll give you the quick rundown because your message was that I missed the impersonations. Okay, here we go. This is probably the last time I'm gonna do these on stream today. So I want everyone to savor them right now. Might be the last time. Here's impression number 1. Pina, did you forget to take out the garbage? That is impersonation number 1. Impersonation number 2. Lois, I was too busy running for the office of president. That is impersonation number 2. Impersonation number 3.
Well, Brian, if I only had a little bit more Cool Whip.
That is impersonation number 3. Did I just get sucked down into 3rd place? No, by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. Even though I was the dealer and we suffered a sumo, we are in there, folks. We are in there. Great Mr. Burns. It's not Mr. Burns, it's Stewie from Family Guy. Crits, hello, hello. All right, I'm gonna start the Channel Points Casino. We're gonna do one last game in here. We're gonna go way over. Beth is probably gonna arrive as I'm streaming, but before I do, I'm gonna go pee real quick, okay? And I'm probably gonna get some pee on my shorts, but that's okay because it dries off really fast. I'm gonna be right back. Is this text something about a bathroom? I'm ending the stream. I'm not ending the stream. How do I adjust this text? Oh, my OBS is frozen right now? My OBS is actually frozen right now? I cannot. Am I still live right now? Can I get a 1 in chat if I'm still live right now? My OBS is so frozen right now that I cannot hide this. I cannot hide. Oh my God. I wish I could show you this. I'm clicking on the text and I genuinely can't hide it. I'm not ending the stream. Please tell people. I mean, this is so messed up because now we're gonna have to play the last game of Mahjong. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something a little bit weird, which is, oh! Okay, hang on. It just popped up. Oh, baby. All right, I'll be right back. All right. I was in the bathroom, but now I am out of the bathroom. Get me back in there. Also, I'll just say this right now. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to talk to us there. Exclamation mark YouTube. New videos every other day for the time being. There's also a VODs channel. I don't even have a command for this, but there's a VODs channel in case you ever miss a stream and want to watch it on YouTube. I'm starting to upload more regularly on there. Did you sumo that pee? Yeah, sumo and ipatsu. My pee was very timely. No, I mean, George W. Bush standing in front of the banner.jpg, mission accomplished. I actually went to the bathroom without getting any pee on my shorts, which to you might seem very insignificant, but to me is the entire world. It's so easy to get pee on your shorts while you're in the bathroom, but I don't think it's that criminal because of the fact that it's okay because it dries really, really quickly. Why don't you sit to pee? Because my dick would hit the water. It's a 2-inch wonder, okay? 2-inch wonder. It's something to write home about. I think it's okay. Self-esteem in a nutshell. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Did you just decide to not put this on YouTube? This might end up on YouTube. This might end up on YouTube because I might forget. I might forget. Ooh, a nice little Adora tile. Dude, I think if we count Spanish, I think I should have probably saved the one for later, but we have these 9s to throw. I think I can speak a little bit of Spanish from my Dora the Explorer days. I mean, that is not really that true. I don't really remember anything. I don't even remember how to say map, which I feel like they say map a lot on Dora the Explorer. I don't remember anything from those language shows. Rosie O'Gravy, thank you for the 36 months. That is incredibly kind. Today's stream brought to you by CalicoCutPants.com. You gotta give. You gotta give. Well, that's the thing, Sally. You gotta give. The AC turned off right as I started saying that, and it sounded like God decided to leave me in an awkward silence. It sounded like God was like, here's your crickets chirping. Chirp, 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 chirp. This hand is just very okay. This hand is very okay. It's a nice Riichi Pinfu, but only if we draw into the 7 of bamboo. By the way, are any of you Saint players? You're Master 1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my, what happened? Oh my God. You are Master 1, and you're okay. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. You are Master 2. And looking pretty strong with your pants on the ground. Riichi, Pinfu, yuppers. Birkin is hurting. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mappa is map? Really? In Spanish? That's incredible. Dude, one day I hope I get to have a real excuse to speak French on stream. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I think that, I think that there's a lot of laughter to be had in this community, but there's not enough swooning, you know? There's not enough swooning. And so if I ever had an excuse to stream in French, oh, there'd be some swooning. There will be swoons. I don't think people swoon anymore. It is my understanding that back in the day, like, I don't know, the Victorian era, people would like faint to put on a show. Like, is that true? I don't want to be like, oh, everyone was faking it. What are these, the orgasms of my significant other? I don't want it to be like everyone was faking it. But wouldn't it be like, wow, when something happens and you're like supposed to faint, you would like faint, and that's why there would be fainting couches literally all over the place. Oops, get slurped on bozo. Kids are too busy with their YouTubes to swoon nowadays. That's so true. If people are swooning, then they're gonna drop their iPads, and then it's just gonna be game over. I mean, I like that idea of being so moved by something that you can't even hold yourself up anymore. I guess that's a little romantic, but also like pretty dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, what if you fall in love while, like, what if something like romantic happens while you're riding a horse and social convention still dictates that you have to swoon? Are you just dead then? People wore corsets and ate a lot of strychnine back then. What's strychnine? Sounds like a parent's curfew. The way it's strictly at 9. Beth just walked into the door, and I'm really glad that she walked in after that joke and not before. Let's go. It's poison. Naruhodo. It's good that we as a society have stopped eating poison, and now we only eat healthy stuff like Doritos. You know what I mean? Now we only eat processed foods, and it's all peachy keen. Oh my god, the nut draw for us right now is a 4 of characters. We get a 4 of characters. We call Riichi. It's a triple-sided weight. It's a neurotoxin they thought cured you by making evil spirits leave your body. I think that's the marketing strategy for most vaping companies right now. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, this is the thing, okay? So I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. When I was studying abroad in France, I bought a pack of cigarettes. I did. And I smoked like 6 of them throughout the semester. And here's genuinely the scary thing about cigarettes. It's not that they're like Super Mario Maker addictive right off of the bat, but it's so easy. It's so easy. And that's what makes it addictive. So if I could go back in time, I would definitely like tell myself, like, Yusung, this isn't gonna impress anyone, okay? Your Tumblr's not getting any reads anyways. Just don't, this isn't gonna make you seem cool and moody. Just stop. You don't need to do this because it genuinely could have gone awfully for me, you know? So I'm glad that it didn't go horrifically, you know? Kids these days don't even want to play with asbestos. So true. I remember when America had heart, where kids used to play with rusty lead and asbestos, and they liked it. Now we've got kids going to the bathrooms and litter boxes in schools. Sorry. It's not true, by the way, but those are the talking points of very misaligned political actors in our country right now. The Surgeon General's warning on Super Mario Maker is dire. Yeah, this game might genuinely raise your blood pressure if you're bad at platformers. They should have given me that much of a hint before I decided to play that on stream and embarrass the living lights out of myself. Thank you very much. The only thing I've ever smoked has come out of a hole in a water bottle, so that probably still exists in my lungs. Yeah, people make a lot of different bongs out of a lot of different shapes. I will say that. Hey, what did the church bell say when Judgment Day came for all the weed smokers out there? Bing bong. Your time is up. Time to get judged, mofos. What? It's a cool progressive church. They say things like mofos there. That was good. For whom the blunt rolls, I know why the cage bird blazes. I know why the cage bird hot boxes, okay? They're stressed out. They got bills to pay. People are out here working and can't make ends meet. Here's the thing. Even without the help of, or the harm of cigarettes, I still think that I can do cigarette adjacent impersonations. Like my John Hamm. That's what the money is for. That's pretty good. It's honestly pretty good. Well, you see, gentlemen, the thing is that happiness is... Well, what is happiness? It's the moment before you want more happiness. That's my John Hamm. What do we think? I think my John Hamm is okay. I think my John Hamm is okay. PETA, are you doing a John Hamm impersonation despite not having any of the raw vocal charisma that John Hamm does? Loish, I was simply trying something because you never know unless you try. I hear Beth laughing in the other room. That's how you know she's an unreliable narrator. Genuinely. She just likes whatever impersonations that I do. You know what I mean? How can you, what kind of quality control? How can you believe someone? Ever, you know? Uh-oh. Leftlord is going to call the Riichi. I mean, I'm like so close is the problem. I'm like so close, but I think also so far. Like, what is this hand? Green Dragon as the dealer? Oh, 1,500 points, please. You can't even buy a sandwich with 1,500 points. John Hamm doesn't sit to pee, if you know what I mean. You're implying that he has such a big hog that if he were to sit to pee, it would hit the water. I understand. I think I throw my Green Dragons here. It might deal us into a little oblivion, but that's okay. A little oblivion is okay. Ever heard of a Keyblade in Hollow Bastion? It's for the Kingdom Hearts girlies out there. Like me, pogging up on Hollow Bastion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, you think I don't know that song is in 10-8? I do. He knows. Pepperidge Farm remembers, etc., etc. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back into tempo with this hand, but I think that that's okay. I think that it is genuinely A-okay. If all the 5s are gone, maybe we can start getting rid of stuff like 4s. Yeah, honestly, that'd be a decent read. Yeah, I think their relationship might have a little to do with how favorably I'm getting these ratings from the rating agency. You know what I mean? Also, hey Beth, I might be in this game for like another 20 minutes. No, I am okay, but if you want to start eating, please go ahead. Okay. I didn't say I love you there because I got self-conscious, but I love you. Okay, she said it back. Let's go. I got so nervous. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to. I mean, it's never. I mean, I just got scared. Like, you know, things can go badly there. You know, instead of handing you, food stuff while you're getting a triple kill in mid lane, you might be getting a cold plate of rejection while you're getting a triple kill in mid lane. While you're getting triple killed in mid lane. So happy for you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I could also do the Tyler one, which is screaming at the top of my lungs, say it back. I don't really think that is the nicest way to communicate though. All right. So okay, this is fine. This is fine. We move into a little bit of an East 4 right now. That's okay. Santa's looking A-okay. We got a nice little green dragon. Be happy to pawn up. Call me Daniel Giesling the way I'm going Irish Spring green. Rest of our hand is looking A-okay. Was that the first time? Yeah, that was the first time we said I love you. I decided to pressure her into saying I love you back. Dude, this is the thing. I feel like a lot of marriage proposals, like if you do them in front of a large crowd, it's kind of predatory, right? Like if you are proposing to someone on the Jumbotron of a New England Patriots game, wait, New England, yeah, that's what they're called, right? The New England Patriots, right? The New York Giants. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. That it like forces them to say yes. And that's not an environment that I think that, people necessarily want to create for their significant other. Like, I think you only propose in a venue where there's a lot of social pressure to say yes if you're not confident that they're going to say yes, which, by the way, can I get a 1 in the chat if you agree? And you don't have to, but I'm going to cheat here, but to try to get a red 5 in my hand. I don't know if this is good, but like 1 in chat if in your opinion it is good to talk about marriage before, like, doing the thing. Twitter, do your thing. You know what I mean? Oh, you ruined the surprise. Yeah, but like it's probably the biggest decision you're gonna make in your life besides like, do you want to have children? Do you want to build a snowman? Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay for the surprise to be a little you know? It's okay. It's okay. Also, we have 2 Dora, a red 5, green dragon. This is a 4-Han hand. Am I willing to throw away the 8 of circles here? They just called Riichi. They could be waiting for it. I have to go for it. We just got into Tenpai. If someone throws a green dragon here, I will be slurping tonight. The doubters are slurping tonight. Northern Lion soundboard. I don't know if I can discard this though. This is so sad, dude. This is so sad. This is so sad. It's like that one Clickhole video from when Clickhole was like making stuff. This hibachi chef is making a meal just on a kitchen counter instead of a grill. The onion volcano isn't doing squat right now. I'm gonna discard the Dora. I know it's probably a bad idea. I don't know. We could go all simples, but it's really, really risky. I can't tell when that 3 was discarded. We can pawn that to get into Tenpai, but I don't think that we do. Okay. We could even discard another Dora here, ruining all the value we have in our hand to potentially get into Tenpai. Okay. That sounds good to me. Yeah, that sounds perfect to me. I've seen a weird amount of public proposals. I haven't ever seen a public proposal, I don't think. You know? I don't think I've ever seen one. And trust me, I go to a lot of the cheesecake factories out here. No, I don't know where people would necessarily propose. They just hit 3 Oradora as the dealer. Well, I got a triple kill in mid lane. That's gonna be a RIP for anyone who voted first place for this game. I don't think that we're getting first. Oh my God. I've seen public proposals at Disneyland and I did not stop to clap. Here's the thing. I agree with you, okay? Stopping to clap means getting into line at Splash Mountain a little bit later. In this household, we don't stop to clap. We're at Disneyland. Every minute costs money. We're gonna go to Splash Mountain. I'm not stopping to watch a public proposal at Disneyland. My friend got proposed to at MagFest. Is MagFest is Magic the Gathering festival? That's nice. What did they propose with? The One Ring? That's kind of nice, right? It's kind of funny. I technically proposed in public, but we went to a real quiet place in the park. See, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. Did they say yes? No, obviously they said yes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm just trying to be funny. Ay, ay, ay. Music, anime, and games fest. Ah. Okay, music, anime, and games. Sounds like my kind of party. Not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep this just in case we draw another one. We can use it as our pair. Go for a little 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, full/half outside hand. Music, anime, and games. I think that's a nice combination, but I hope that the music there isn't like, you know what I mean? Like, I hope the music there is like anime music, you know? Like, I don't think Ed Sheeran's gonna show up at MagFest, right? Like, I hope that people are playing like, you know, dun 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 dun. Beth and I were out in public, you know, as one is. We were out in public and we're walking around like a plaza in the San Gabriel Valley, and there was like a person who set up a karaoke machine. I don't know if they were sanctioned by the state or if this is just their hobby, but they set up a karaoke machine. I think you have to pay to do it. One person sang the same karaoke song twice in a row. There was nothing we could do about it except just like walk away, you know? Like do our business and walk away. It takes a lot of confidence to do public karaoke. Not gonna lie to you. And honestly, kudos to them for doing it. But sometimes, like, you know, there were apartment buildings and we were like, dude, imagine if you lived in one of these apartment buildings and sometimes you had to listen to public karaoke and people just sang the same songs twice in a row. What was the song? It was an anime opening for sure. It was an anime opening for sure, and it was famous, but neither Beth nor I knew what show it came from. It is like chiptune and Anamanaguchi's type stuff. Let's go. I honestly can't remember it, but and I did say this to Beth. I was like, if I hummed the song on stream, we would definitely be able to figure it out as a group. But I no longer remember why the caged bird sings karaoke. I wish I knew what it was. Better be Code Geass season 1 opening. Can someone hum that in chat, please? This is the one thing that's missing from Twitch chat, the ability to hum to the streamer when the streamer is trying to remember a famous anime song but simply cannot recall. It goes like Puru Puru Pururin. That is a song that is often sang by Hololive festivals while Hololive idols while being in their 3D models. I know that for sure. Oh, I'm so sorry. You were throwing your ass back at the club? Not me. I was watching Amelia Watson debut in 3D for Hololive. We're not the same, okay? We're not the same. Like one time, I was at Beth's, I think I might have told you this on stream, but I was at Beth's brother's graduation party. And we think that it was just someone's like phone playing songs, but Ed Sheeran's Shape of You played 4 times throughout the night. Like, I don't even think it was this, like the fact that the playlist was really short or anything. I just think that something went wrong, like somewhere along the way. That was not okay. You know what I mean? That's too much Ed Sheeran. That's too concentrated. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get into Tenpai, but this is a decent situation, right? We can chi, we can even pawn. I mean, this could be an everlasting love. This could also be all triplets if we're lucky enough to draw into it or to pawn into it or to even pog into it. I'll say that. I'm Roddy. That's the thing. Like the first time that the Shape of You plays, you're like, ugh, Ed Sheeran. But deep down, you're like, song's kind of a bop. Oh, na 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 na. And you're kind of secretly jamming to yourself, I'm in love with the shape of you. And then the second time it plays is like, oh, okay, that's funny. Like it's playing again. It's not as enjoyable the second time. The third time it plays, you're like, who's in charge of the damn phone? Like we gotta write a formal complaint because something is going very, very wrong right now. Something is going very, and the 4th time it plays, you're like, let's take a walk. We need to get out of this situation. And that's exactly what we did. 4 times is too many at a social event to play 1 song on repeat. That should be illegal. I'm not saying that you should face jail time, but I don't know. I just don't think it's right. Okay. Nothing doing in our hand right now, but maybe all symbols. We got a Dora and a red 5. It's not looking terrible. What was Ed Sheeran's favorite? This is a joke, by the way. So if you're driving, maybe pull over. I don't want you to get hurt. What was Ed Sheeran's catchphrase on Halloween? What was Ed Sheeran's catchphrase on Halloween? I'm in love with the sound of boo. Beth laughed a really big laugh in the other room. And I'm not lying to you. Sometimes I'll say stuff like real viewer 42069. That joke's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. I'm literally crying and have a nosebleed right now. I'm not joking. These are genuine things that are happening in the other room. In the room where it happened, Hamilton style. You know what I mean? This is okay. Like, this stream. You know what? This stream is okay. We're all gonna be okay. When your joke is so strange that you get into a weird sense of zen by the end of it. Crosslord is pogging off right now. They're pawning off. I mean, I would like to keep our 2nd place lead. I don't know if we should play recklessly. I'll say this. I don't even know if we pawn this. I think there's a world where we genuinely fold. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could just continue drawing into the greatest tiles we've ever seen. Maybe we even discard the 5 of circles after this because we have 1 too many shapes in our hand right now. Call me Ed Sheeran. There's a 4. I mean, this is not bad either. Potentially a triple-sided weight. And we can get rid of the 7 of bamboo because of Suji gaming reasons, and it's not bad. Your mic has static. Is that true? When you were leaning in? That might have been just me scratching at my scruffy facial hair. Let me know if the static is still there. Apologies for any sound quality issues. Here's a radio ASMR test to get us back in there. Folks, welcome back to 101.5 Pogging Up in the Morning. I'm your host, Kevin Eubanks, the last name that I read in the chat. And we're getting, oh, there's a buzz. It's getting worse. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. This should be okay. I think it just got really unplugged from the, yeah, it just got really unplugged from my, it really got unplugged from the thing. So this should be better now. But let me know if it's still the worst thing that you've ever heard. We're getting a call on the line. I believe your name is Peter. Peter, you are on the line. Thanks for having me on. I was just stopping by Quahog to say, have a good one. Thank you for calling in, Peter. This is 101.5 Pogging Up in the Morning. This hand is okay. This hand is okay. Is there still a buzz? It's still kind of there. I'm so sorry. I don't have a monitor. Oh, what about this? What about this? Was it this that's making the, was it this side of the cord that was making it? I pushed it in a little bit. Me on the 3rd date. Is that it? Is that the whole thing? Was that Popeye? Popeye is more of a It sounds better, I think. Oh, I'm so sorry. The audio quality. Genuinely, I hate it when audio quality stuff happens on stream. I think it's good now. Okay. I might need a new XLR cable. What was a pirate's favorite audio cable? XLR. Okay. Fuck off. I'm saying fuck off to me, by the way. I'm saying fuck off to yours truly for, you know, making these types of jokes. I think I'm going to discard this 8. I don't think that we're going to draw into more copies of the Dora or be able to chi into anything along those terms. I think, yeah, I've had this cable for forever, since like college maybe, and I think it's maybe finally starting to show its age. So this hand feels like an all simples hand. Maybe we can throw away this 2 of bamboo, get into a 3, 5, 7 shape. 1 tile away from Tenpai, by the way. Right Lord is going to con. Okay, that's a little spicy. I could con as well. Yeah, I'll do it. Yep. So we didn't con into any new Dora, but the opportunity to pog up was absolutely there. The opportunity to pog up was absolutely there. And hey, with that extra draw, we did get into Tenpai, so it's not terrible, by the way. Everyone else is doing it. But Dad, everyone else has really nice and expensive XLR cables. What anime would you never recommend to someone on a diet? One More Piece? I'm genuinely sorry. Okay, that is good. That is genuinely very good. I am going to huge fold here and get myself out of Tenpai, although the 3 is probably an okay tile to discard. And now, I don't know if you've noticed this, Kevin. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we no longer have any safe tiles, okay? There is a south wind here. We see 2 more of them. They would have to be on a single tile wait for the south wind for this to really go belly up. All right, interesting. Right Lord is gonna slurp them away, and we're very, very happy to see that. We're just protecting the plate right now. What do we got, a full count? The pitcher's just pitching right outside of my Q zone. My Hero Macadamia, high in fat. Dude, I got these. Okay, this is not a love story. It is a story about love, okay? So don't get your hopes up. This doesn't have a happy ending. Call me Lemony Snicket. I got these snack packs from Costco. And you're thinking, oh my God, this is the start of a wonderful, enchanting tale. I wish it was, my friend. I wish it was. The way these snack packs work is that they're non-fungible. No. The way that these snack packs work is that there's pretzels and then there's hummus. And you get to crack open the pretzels and you dip them in the hummus. But, oh, Birkin's in last place. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I'll send him off with a 2 Xanarkin just for them. This is brutal. This is brutal. Anyway, what were we saying? But because of the hummus content, which is what I'm going to be pivoting my YouTube channel to, just a lot of hummus related content. Should have thrown the 8 of bamboo. Definitely a misplay by yours truly. Not the first time, won't be the last. Is it the Sabra ones? I think it might be. I'm not sure, but I think it might be. But because you have to put the entire thing in the fridge, dude, these pretzels are hard and cold when you take them out. These pretzels are hard and cold. What is this, my penis? No, no, no! Heard Beth laughing in the other room. I swear to you, this is real. I'm not making this up. I wouldn't lie to you about the amount that Beth is laughing. I audibly gasp. I think she's laughing so hard. Yeah. So Beth was saying, because when she heard me say hard and cold, she was already thinking in her head, reminds me of something. And so when I said, reminds me of my penis, I can only assume that it felt like catharsis for her. You know what I mean? Is Beth in the room with us right now? She's not a ghost. She's here, okay? I wouldn't be saying I love you to no one. I would. I get lonely. I would. I definitely would. 100% I would. Right Lord calls the Riichi. We definitely 100% fold here, right? We 100% definitely fold. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get into Tenpai. Left Lord is going to take it, but Left Lord might need more than... This is Seawind Dora. 2 red 5s. You son of a bitch. You did it. Birkin breaking away from the 4th place streak to a nice little 3rd. They have no idea that they were actually the protagonist of this stream the whole time. Dude, the Elo's looking good, by the way. The Elo's looking good. Hey, Hexagon, hello, hello. All right, everyone. That's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you for joining me, for making a fun one. Thank you for your constructive criticism on my awesome impressions, by the way. You can join us in the Discord. Thanks for posting the socials. Also join us on YouTube. I got 2nd place. I got 2nd place there. You can also join us in the Discord. I'll be there immediately. Yeah. Well, we'll be back on Wednesday and Friday at 4 p.m. PST with some zuzzy stuff, okay? Friday, we're going to continue some Nancy Drew. Wednesday, I don't even know what we're going to get up to. Maybe some more Spelunky. Maybe some zuzzy stuff going on. Oishi, Ellie, Jace, Dino Penny. Ellie, Commandy-chan. Sorry, I think I might have said Ellie immediately and twice. Pallets Cats, Salami Superstar, Lightspeed Sloth, A Hexagon, Kana, Squishy Arm. I'm Roddy. I might be missing some people. But I'm very, very grateful for your presence. Bauer, Chastity, have a nice night. Please take care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon, okay? All right, bye.